Hearty welcome to everyone. Celebration time, festive time, Christmas time, New Year time. Every time that comes, we need to do everything that we do with great love. That's very important. Welcome to Chat with Champ Show. And today the champion is going to talk to us and tell us how do we do things with great love. The smallest of the small thing to the biggest achievement, which is very, very important. So to welcome our champion for the day, we have a special quote for the champion who speaks about love. And what do we do? हर सपने को अपनी सांसों में रखो, हर मंजिल को अपनी बाहों में रखो, हर जीत आपकी है, बस अपने लक्ष्य को अपनी निगाहों में रखो. So this personality we are going to invite is Sherry Jose. Hearty welcome to you, Sherry, to this Chat with Champ show.
Thank you so much, sir, and wish you Merry Christmas, or I would rather say compliments of the season. And I'm very happy that it's a great privilege and honor that I am here with you today at this special event.
Wow, wonderful. Merry Christmas to you and everyone in the family, and have a wonderful 2021, the year of hope that we are all waiting for to receive. And of course, the divine child is already with us and who is blessing all the time. So let us welcome the divine child and all the champions and also Sherry with the Chat with Champ clap. Sherry is known for love, compassion. Sherry has always delivered your work with full passion and to the fullest satisfaction. How do you do, Sherry? In fact, I know you are as the best public speaker and things like that, which our champions are going to hear about you. But we need to know about your journey. How Sherry became so compassionate, Sherry.
So, sir, it all began when I happened to come across, my spiritual life getting evolved in a wonderful way. So, right from my childhood, there were situations where I really understood that you need to have a spiritual backup. And that's when I came across this particular verse in the Bible which says, whatever you do it for the glory of God. So many times what happens is we do things to benefit us. We do things so that maybe our parents are going to be happy. But I found meaning in this, that if I do something for a supreme power, that makes more sense. I am responsible for something. So might as well do something to please God. And that's when you do the things in the best way. If you want to do it for the humans around you, you might not put your 100%. You might not do things out of love. What you do for God is genuine. It comes from your heart. So I think that's where it all came from.
We can say the ultimate. In fact, you are talking the ultimate. And beyond that, in fact, when you say, no, surrender unto me, I will take care of you. So you are there. And once you do it with full devotion, and when you see divine presence everywhere, things happen so smoothly. There is no blockade, or there is no roadblock that comes in your journey. You are a blessed Lord, Sherry. We have seen you when I was talking to the champions that Sherry is going to talk to us today, and that too during the festive season. What a blending! Sherry coming during the Christmas time and then talking to them on the successful journey that you had, and the journey still continues. So your journey, like for example, Sherry is a person who doesn't need a mic, and the public speaking with perfection. In fact, you call Sherry. Sherry will speak with her the diction properly, the delivery is done properly. How did you all acquire all these things, the wisdom or the skill at a very young age, Sherry?
So I consider myself a learner. I don't think I know everything because we are all work in progress. I remember Malika ma'am always using this word. So it's all through observation, through understanding of how others speak. I was very keen in knowing what makes a public speaker, all rounder. Having said that, and observation was very important. Then, so I noticed that reading brings a very big impact when for a public speaker. Being aware of what is happening around you, looking at the newspapers, All these factors help a person to be a good public speaker. Public speaking is, at one place very important because you have to know what you're going to speak. Today, all the youths, you can't be behind the screen and maybe on your phone and just delivering some text. You have to voice out. Today is a time where you can't keep mum or keep quiet and just suffer. It's not only about speaking online, like through Twitter and through your tweets or your WhatsApp status or your Facebook status. You need to be vocal about things. So that is the reason that we think that public speaking is important today. But I think my teachers, my alma mater has played a great role. I can't forget them. When you have people around you who encourage you right from the very beginning, that yes, you can, you will. And there's no one who's born a star. You have to go through your ups and downs. You will make mistakes, but that is okay. It's okay to make mistakes. And but you learn from it. You have to learn confidence. Only when you do it, you will be confident about it. And I think, sir, you are another example.
Oh my God.
And you have always, I've seen you talking fearlessly. There's nothing you say. I have just 1,000 people in front of me. I can just go on and on. I told them this story today. So that is an inspiration, sir.
Great, wonderful. I remember of course, passion is very important, which comes, the moment you have that passion that you have to deliver, the fear goes away and then you are there. So public speaking should be taken as part of life, is what I think, according to you or many people. It should not be added as a skill, but it is a part of life. And everyone for that matter should have this skill as they, in the journey of their life. So they become, as you said, vocal, so they can speak out wherever they are for any injustice for that is happening, or at least for any good that there it is happening. You become an advocate for the causes, for the good, without an LLB degree, right? So you become an advocate. So that is what is very important, because I remember the time when uh, there was a message being sent to you, and you are there for next half an hour, you are there to discuss about the social project, which was amazing. Rather, I have not come across any individual that within 30 minutes you are there to talk about a social project. The moment the message from the professor had come, and Sherry was here, it was like, prakat ho jate hain, and you are here to discuss about. So that could also speak. So what is that, the spark in you? So there is a spark in you that, yes, you want to do maybe social cause, for example, and rather many other things that we are going to discuss. But what is that spark in you which takes you through and you want to deliver it?
So the thing that you're asking is, I would like to answer it in this way. If you want to do something, do it right now. Then later on, you might regret, oh, I could have done it that time. Better not to regret. Whatever it is, seize the opportunity that you have. I think when my professor, she told me that I think it'll be good to go and just find out. It was a very vague information that was given to me, but I at that point thought that what if this is an opportunity that will change my life? And that did happen. It did play a very important role. It had a very great impact in my life. That meeting that I went over there, I had a conversation with you, and things just came out so beautifully. And afterwards, my journey, I worked with, I was with IDF. I volunteered with IDF for a year, and mentors like you and Malika ma'am, who I think modeled me to be, even better. I was, beautifully trained by y'all, and I'm so happy that y'all gave me this opportunity.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Sherry. It is the insight and the message that you convey, that yes, we should be ready, and the opportunity that comes in, you should grab it. Later on, regretting on that, sometimes we may feel that, oh, if I could have done this, oh, if I could have done that. So do it when it is possible, and you did the right job. And for that, what is the ripple effect that had happened? One Sherry had created 10,000 Sherries. So that has been the ripple impact. So you're coming, you're joining in, you're mentoring the student leadership program and learning many things. I think we need to now understand about how you could travel to different schools, talk to principals, talk to students, train them. How did it all happen? The student leadership program, the leader creator, Sherry.
So I wouldn't take that compliment, because I think IDF and Team IDF are the ones who create leaders, and I was just a very tiny part of it. Well, of course, with guidance from you and Malika ma'am, I was encouraged and told to visit schools, speak to principals, even go to BMC schools. I think more than the private schools. When I happened to go to the BMC schools, that's when my eyes opened and I realized that yes, I have to, you know, do something in this field. So I am doing my currently pursuing my B.Ed. I've entered my fourth semester in my B.Ed, and then I entered these BMC schools. I don't want to talk in detail about it, but I realized there is a calling for this particular profession, and that made me realize that when you go and speak to the principals, you actually that's when I actually understood there is a need. So when I discussed with some of my family members that, I want to enter the teaching profession, I had criticisms, like, hey, why be a teacher? You have things, everything ready, available online. Everything is going to change 10 years down the line. You won't need teachers. I was a little discouraged. I thought, yeah, maybe they are talking sense. But when I happened to visit these schools that you all told me to go, especially I really clearly remember 55 schools in Malwani, Malad.
Yeah.
I happened to visit all of them. With sir, there were many times I told you, sir, that I think I'm tired, I can't do this. But you said, no, this is where you will learn. You should go. You should talk to them. So what? Just go and talk to them. That's when I would know that, see, again, there was a purpose behind it. When I went
Correct.
over there, I realized that there is a need, that you need to know why you need to become a teacher. So that perspective change, I realized that I don't think, even if technology overtakes the teaching profession, there will be a need of a teacher whatsoever.
Yes, you said it. No one can replace teacher. And the calling that you said that you got it. I vividly remember when telling you that going to Malvani and all, you used to wear mask and all, and you used to cover yourself and go. Now you see the entire world is wearing a mask. So things have changed. The protection at that time was very important, and you took care. I know you also managed the language barrier, like for example, Marathi, you could speak, and though I don't know how fluent you are, but still you could learn things over there. And the teaching profession which you have accepted is really a great one. Rather, we can say that teacher in a family and then one more teacher coming in, which is very, very rare. Which is very rare.
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
I know your inspiration is also in the home itself, where you have seen rather people at home who have been teacher don't want their wards or don't want their children to become a teacher.
Absolutely, sir.
But I think you got to learn, you got to know what the mother is doing at home as a teacher, and then you have taken that. In fact, it's one of the finest one, a rare combination where I would have seen in the family, one after the other, somebody is becoming a teacher. Rather, people discourage that you don't become a teacher because the world outside, the teaching world is totally different. The career is not. But once everyone should remember that teacher is the mother of all professions.
Yes,
If teacher is
absolutely.
if teacher is not there, your engineer, your chartered accountant, your scientist, or all those professions will not come in. Teacher is the mother. I feel very happy that you have chosen this. I'm sure there are teachers, but we need to have the good teachers, which Sherry is going to be, because uh, there is something that you have joined the profession with passion.
Yeah.
And rather, when you see a world where people take teaching as a last resort, where I don't get job here and there, so let me become a teacher. Sherry is not that. Sherry has directly become a teacher. Yes, she wants to become a teacher. She has seen that there is need for good teachers in the society, and you are going to turn many things, and you are going to see, you are going to make a mark. your journey, of course, B.Ed you're doing a lot of things, and your the program that the special program that you have done on psychology, which again you're doing. So
Yeah.
how this, yeah, so to understand about the human psychology, which is very, very important. Let us know about, I know the people around, we have a lot of students who are taking psychology.
Yeah.
What is so great about taking psychology? Choosing profession is very important. Choosing career is very important. So you have chosen psychology over here.
Yeah. So I have already done my master's in commerce and management. What happened was, I when I started with B.Ed, I realized that there is, a vast ocean that where students are having different kinds of mentality, different types of attitude. When I encountered, students when I taught in classes, or be it my church gatherings, or during my practice teaching in college, I noticed that today's teachers, it's not just knowledge that they're imparting. With knowledge, they need to give other lessons to the students through their teaching, your life skills, values. Because today is a world where people are just, they're swimming in an ocean full of virtualism. Everything
Mm,
is virtual. There's no real conversations happening. People feel that right is this what they see in front of the screen. There's no one who
yeah.
has a conversation with them and tells them this is what you do. So basically, if I want to sum everything up and put it in one line, children lack discernment. They don't know what is right and what is wrong. So when I felt that there is a need to do that, I thought every child is not the same. Again, every child is different. So you need to understand the perspective as a teacher. Yes, a part of psychology is taught in your B.Ed curriculum, but I thought that is not enough. I would need to go deeper and understand more. So that's why I was encouraged to, study further and, take masters in psychology then.
Great. I think need of the combination is very good. Psychology plus this B.Ed is going to go well, because the lessons that you are going to learn, you can handle students properly, and it's
Yeah.
going to work in a beautiful way. The journey in your college days, we would like to know about the programs that you used to conduct. What are the moments that you remember of the college days?
So in my college days, I remember that I was never a student who would, sit quiet in the class and would say no for anything. I think I'm not bragging, but I think what made me, complete and brought so many plus points in my educational life was that I was always, maybe not taught, but I could somehow not say no if my teachers would say, "Hey, you have to host this program," or they'll tell me, "Hey, why don't you arrange this? Tomorrow there is this competition. Will you go and speak over there? Tomorrow there's a chief guest coming in. Are you ready to welcome him with a speech?" So I would say yes, yes, yes. And yes, there was a lot of problems sometimes. I won't say sometimes, many times I would feel bad that why did I say yes? You didn't know that you have so many work, you have to study, you have to do this, you have to do that, there are this deadlines to finish. But something kept going, even if I had to say yes, but then the result of it, it was always positive. It was always, love and blessings that people showered on me later on. So I in college I was a part of the youth festival group, wherein Indian group song was, we had to sing it. And our college, Vivek College of Commerce, is an excellent college, sir. I know even you're an alumni of that college. I never knew that, when colleges see that you have the potential in you, they would take up as their responsibility to train you. And I got that training from college. So we were exposed to a very great youth festival competition that is a part of the Mumbai University. And the proudest moment was I got a bronze medal from the Mumbai University for singing. Yeah, that is one memory that I will never forget, even, when I go old, I think.
Great. I think you are a great go-getter and never miss an opportunity. So these are the two takeaways which I can, take from what you have said. go-getter, an opportunity grabber wherever it comes. You don't want to miss anything, and that's
Yeah.
what is, Sherry. You have come to this level, and you have become the best speaker. And reading, as you said, yes, you need to keep reading if you have to be updated all through. A good communicator demands or need to have all these qualities. Then only you can be over there. And of course, teacher, a profession as such, is also going to have these things. Sherry, I remember your SLP days. If we talk about the student leadership program days, where you used to be always on the brisk, you need to manage many things. So, how you used to manage? How the time management was done by you?
So I was a learner. It was a first time for me. I think I was taught to manage things. It didn't come automatically. Malika ma'am and you, y'all were constantly training me, teaching me like this is how you have to do. And I think obeying and listening to your elders and not taking corrections in a personal way helps you to be perfect, or helps you to go and reach that path where perfection is. So time management in SLP itself is a subject where we teach the students to have the understanding of what time management is. And we were taught to engage the students in activities like public speaking, time management, making them understand leadership qualities, making them understand good habits, bad habits. uh, However, these things were so much important because we realized that there are these youngsters who eventually go and then teach these topics to the schools. Themselves did not they did not possess these qualities in them. So we Malika ma'am would tell me, come on, you it's time now that you go and you start speaking to the people. Sometimes I would get scared that, okay, they're elder to me, how would I go and speak to management college students or corporate people? But I think there was somebody always having my back and told me, don't worry, you know everything, you can just speak up. And when people really connected when we spoke and making them understand that yes, this is important, not just for learning something, but even to apply in your life, time management. Like we spoke about starting at this time, and that's the time we have started now. We are also very particular about it, right? So
Right,
I'm very
yeah.
glad that things go the way we have planned.
Very good, very good. Sherry is a star, Sherry. You are a star, Sherry. Yes, and we need to also know about your the impacts that you have created. Any of those anecdotes that you came across during your SLP program, where you crisscrossed or met a student, met somebody, a transformation that has happened, or an incident that still you remember.
Yeah. So with this, I remember that I was training. I won't not training. I was told to go as a substitute in Mira Road. There was a school in Mira Road. I had to go over there. So when I went over there, I was speaking to the class 10 students. They were soon about to have their board exams, and we were talking about a topic from our SLP program where about fear. Okay. So when I started talking about some personal incident that had occurred with me, and the 10th standard students took it in such a positive way that I had someone who came up to me and told me the next day that after listening to my story, they went back home, they cried, they, realized that where they are going wrong and they shouldn't do this. And when they came back to me the next day, after pondering on whatever was spoken the previous day, I felt as if, wow, this is something that, money can't buy this happiness that I received. And
Mhm.
making a difference in someone's life is extremely valuable. So this is something that someone came and told me that, hey, they would call me Didi. So I said, someone said, Didi, you just helped us a lot, and thank you so much for that. Now I know I can give my board exams without any fear. It's because fear was a topic. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think that is in my memory. That's one incident that I'll not forget.
वेरी गुड. कहते हैं डर के आगे जीत है. डरने डरना के क्या डरने की क्या बात है.
Barabar.
And yes, and you were there and you could deliver it. So we it's all reposing confidence in your team. The moment we knew that Sherry is going to deliver, so we were confident that yes, you are going to do that, and you did that, which is very important. So as Sherry takes up this profession of teaching, and that too with a passion to serve the society at large, which is totally different from somebody taking teaching as a profession. You want to see that things go better. You train students, you create world class students. Of course, first class to sabhi ho jate hain. To become world class, you need a teacher of world class standard, and which you are going to help all of us through. Looking into this pandemic where people are all into the crossroads, not knowing what to do, and even students, the online teaching is not happening so great. So how do we justify to the students who want to go into the classroom, and the classrooms are waiting for students, the classrooms are waiting for those claps, the benches and desks are waiting for the students, but at a time when everything is in a standstill, but we are looking that 2021 is going to be a year of hope. So from the teacher's point of view, the difficulties that teachers are taking today to train the students, how students should be serious about the efforts being taken by teachers to reach the message to them.
Yeah. So I think that's a very important question and a very important topic that we're discussing at this moment. This particular year, 2020, has I would say transformed every profession, not just teaching profession. I know that each and every individual has had pros and cons with this particular pandemic situation. With respect to the teaching profession and the kind of teaching learning that is happening in today's time. Um, there are a lot of merits and demerits to it. I would say that children are so bored also with things being online. There's, like I said, there's no personal touch. That's what they feel. But I think we can change this as teachers. It's in your hand because so everything is available online. I think sometimes when I think about imparting knowledge, what I feel is if you open YouTube, absolutely free of cost, you will get at least 10 videos for a topic that you search. So you don't, what is the need for you to tell the same thing or repeat the same thing? What I realized is, yes, that thing is available. You can use that thing in your teaching, but in your personal way. You have to deliver it with your qualities and give it to them. That's what differentiates between a robot or a video teaching the student directly and you learning. Knowledge can be perceived anyways, because
Mm.
since children at one point they know to read and write, they can grasp things, they can learn things, but you have to teach something what they don't know and what they don't receive online. So that's why I told you that through our teaching, we have to deliver concepts about making them understand what love is. It's not a materialistic world only. There has to be compassion. There has to be love involved in it, which the online methods don't teach. And answering your question about making the children interested to come to the class, again, is in the teacher's hand. The teacher should not give up. I feel that, when things are going in such a way, you feel that children are not putting their cameras on when the class is going on, and they are very lazy. We don't know what is happening. Are they having devices at home? There are so many challenges. In spite of the challenges, I feel that if a teacher makes an effort to personally call and tell the child and make them understand, at least once call and tell them, I am not benefiting anything from you being like this, but if you become something in life, you happen to make a change in this world, even in your life itself. So it all depends on you, of course. You have to reinforce something on the stimuli so that they will have an encouragement. You have to tell them it is difficult, sir. We have to work hard in every way.
Uh,
So as teachers also, that has to be done.
Correct. Yeah. Our best wishes to the upcoming teacher, Sherry. that you will be doing the best. The challenges will be there, but how do you navigate with the challenges? How do you pass through that? How do you accept it and move forward, which is very, very important. The lessons that we learned in 2020 and the hope that we have on 2021, with both blending together, I'm sure the life ahead is beautiful. And teacher's role will certainly be the most revered one, the most respected one. Wherever one goes, they have there's a in the heart corner there is a place for teacher, because that is what teacher has created all of us. So you are going to take that place in many hearts in the days to come. As we move the chat with Champ, the program, your takeaway message for the youth who are going to come into this challenging world and the world full of hope, what will be your the takeaway message for the champions?
So I want to tell all the champions who are a part of IDF and who's also going to be the part of IDF. I just want to tell them that everything you do with love, because if you don't have love, everything is meaningless. It's as if you're just doing it for someone, or you do it to uh, just gain, or have a tick mark bucket list. Don't do something to just put that tick on your bucket list. That's not the intention of doing anything. Whatever you do, be it even contributing 10 rupees or contributing your time for some work, okay, do it with love, because when you do it with love, it becomes extremely meaningful, and trust me, you yourself will realize it. Don't do it for the sake of doing.
Great. Wonderful message, Sherry, that you have given. We can see next Savitri Bai Phule coming in the form of Sherry Jose. God bless you. Have a wonderful time. Celebrate and enjoy the year which is coming up with full of love, hope, and giving. God bless you for being part of this Chat with Champ show.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to thank you. I remember our ARK Pillai, sir. He's always in my prayers, and not to forget the entire team, IDF. Thank you so much for inviting me and making me a part of this Chat with Champions show.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Viewers, you are watching this wonderful show, Chat with Champ. And Sherry had very candidly, very perfectly put the message that do everything with love. And you see that you are there. That passion that you develop when you start doing the work, you are always there. So, हमें सबको कुछ करना है, तो आओ हम सब मिलके कुछ अच्छा करते हैं. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful year ahead. Thank you.